I'm Honey, and I have a message for you. This one is about wealth. Um, Listen, whatever fears you have, um, whatever fears you've carried with you, and however those fears have been reinforced, the fear of poverty, the fear that you'll never be living the life of your dreams. If you're still here at this point in Earth's timeline, that reality is done for you. If you're here listening to this, that reality is done for you. Because on some very, very deep creational levels, you've stopped reinforcing it. And the mind takes some time to catch up, right? Because the mind only knows what it's known. The mind only knows the past, right? The mind doesn't know the truth. The mind knows the past. And so it's gonna take your mind some time to catch up. There's gonna be the bursts of fear, the bursts of anxiety, but you know what to do with those. We all have our own methods, but you know how to get yourself back to the truth. And the truth is underneath the anxiety. It's underneath the nervous system flare-ups. It's that feeling you have, like, even, have you ever had like an anxiety attack, but at the same time, like, deep in your spirit and like somewhere in some part of your body that you can't quite pinpoint or triangulate, you actually like know everything's okay, and you know this is all part of the journey. That's your truth, right? And so you have your own methods. You know how to get back to that place. And here's the thing, you don't actually have to do anything. When fear flares up, when anxiety flares up, your nervous system is rewiring itself. So let that happen. That stuff has to come up. It has to come out, you know? But you know that your dream vacation is no longer going to be a dream. You know that your dream financial situation is no longer going to be a dream. You know that your dream self, your dream life, your dream home, your dream day to day, it's no longer a dream. You know that. And of course, flare-ups in the nervous system, flare-ups in the mind, that's all stuff being vibrated out. And guess what happens in your structural reality as well? Flare-ups. Flare-ups of the old, of the past, of the thing that's done, the thing that's gone, the thing that we've said thank you to, the beliefs, these cycles of experiences. We've said thank you, we've let it go. Thank you for your service. Thank you for all you've provided me with, all the lessons that I've learned through you. And those things will crop up one or two or a few more times, right? Because that's just the volatility of change. Like massive, this isn't just a timeline jump, this is a paradigm shift. This is massive structural change. Absolutely massive. Life-changing, really. I mean, literally your whole life is about to change. And not that like one day you wake up, you know what, maybe actually, because I'm feeling like for some people watching this, literally you just wake up one day and your life is completely different, like all at once. But then for some, it's also you wake up and this thing goes right, and then you wake up and another thing goes right, and then you wake up and another thing goes right. It's like all those little obstacles that used to exist, they're gone. They're gone. So don't focus on the little flare-ups that may happen in your body, in your structural reality. That's just the old leaving. That's the old leaving. And it's not personal, right? It's easy to think inside of our human mind like, oh, it's just trying to pull me back in, or this is just a test. It's not a test. There are no tests. There are no tests. This isn't school. Creation is beautiful. Creation is fun. Creation is free-form play, right? And we just happen to come to a place where play has been forgotten, and it's very dense here. This is a pretty tricky planet to be on. Pretty tricky place to figure your shit out. But you figured a massive part of it out, and really you figured the core of it out. And from here, it gets fun. It gets fun. So pay attention to the fun, and refocus on the stuff that used to be your dreams that is now becoming your structural reality. So refocus on that, refocus on that. And don't feel like you have to make the anxiety or the fear go away, or you have to, and there may be some very dark sort of feeling states that come up, like maybe if you've had issues with kind of staying in this form before. I don't want to say it, you know, just in case. I don't really kind of know what is cool or not cool to say on YouTube yet, so if you've had trouble kind of staying here before, those thoughts may flare up. Happened to me the other day, and I was like, no. Like, while it was happening, right, the intensity of the feelings doesn't go away, but underneath is the knowing, and I'm like, we're not doing that. That's not what we're here. That's not, we're past that. We're past that, and I'm not going back to that. You know, so just, you don't have to make the feelings go away, but if you sit with them, you'll realize they're just on the surface, and the things that may be going wrong, they're just momentary flashes in a pan of things that are leaving. So let them leave. Don't focus on them. Don't attach yourself to them. Don't reinforce them. Just reinforce who you really are. And it just feels so good. Like, your life feels so good. And I'm really happy for you, because you can deserve it. Whew, you've been through a lot. You deserve it. And again, it's also not even about deserving, right? Because we think of deserving as something as like outside of ourselves, like something else determines whether or not we deserve. We determine whether or not we deserve. And you've determined that you deserve. You've stopped fighting money, you've stopped fighting joy, you've stopped fighting peace, you've stopped fighting ease, right? Because think of how many people, including you, including me, have been trying to manifest money or something, but at the same time we like demonize money. We're like, money's bad, money's the root of all evil. Like, well, how do you expect? Money is energy, money is a frequency, and you don't have to interact with money in the way that society, right, through the collective consciousness. You can interact with money through your individual consciousness. And truthfully, there's many collectives, right? And there's many different ways of viewing money as a frequency, right? And the frequency, the like, all these timelines are kind of stacked on top of each other inside the money paradigm, right? There's all these different timelines, and they're all different frequencies, and they're kind of stacked on top of each other. And you don't have to interact with money on the density timeline, the scarcity timeline, the fear timeline, abandoning yourself timeline. No, you can interact with it on the fun, play, unlimited abundance, joy. It brings expansion, like, because really, the tool of money here is to help us have fun, is to help us take care of ourselves. So if you don't believe you deserve money, it's because you don't believe, very likely it's because you don't believe you deserve to take care of yourself, right? Like, it's this deeply ingrained poverty mentality of we always have to be struggling, and that's just the reality of life on Earth. Whose Earth, though? There are so many Earths, and you've chosen the fun one, so just stay grounded in that. This will pass soon enough. I think that's it for today. Love you. Hope you got something from this.